How many times have we heard, as your wife was pregnant or when your kids, you're probably hearing a bunch right now too, oh man, they grow up so fast. But yet here in our businesses, we'll be like, okay, well, I just need to do this for this period of time, forgetting that that period of time is also the same period of time that our kids are growing up so fast we're missing it. And I think that's one of the reasons I wanted to run this podcast, is so that I could constantly be thinking about that. We were walking around with my 8-year-old who is like a little ball of muscle now. Like the kid is, for 8 years old, he's just this little, he's thin, but man, he's just a brick. He's like 70 pounds at 8 years old. It's ridiculous. I don't know how heavy he is, something like that. But it's like just a ball of muscle. And he was like, Dad, can I ride on your shoulders? And I was like, dude, like, no, I can't keep tossing you up on my shoulders anymore. I've had neck surgery, shoulder surgery. My back's not in the greatest of shape. Let's tone down the shoulder rides. And then I was telling my wife, it's like, it's funny because I was listening to somebody and he was saying, you don't know when it's going to be, but you're going to have a last time where your kid sits on your lap. You're going to have a last time where your kid asks you to ride on your shoulders. You're going to have a last time where they're comfortable holding your hand walking through the mall. You're going to have a lot. You don't know when that last time is going to be, but there's going to be a last time, and you're only going to know that it was the last time when you look back at it and go, boy, that was the last time that's ever going to happen again. And it might be a year after that last time. And it was like, dude, toss your kid on your shoulder. Like, I don't care. So I put Adam up on my shoulders, and like I was telling it to my wife, I was, man, I need to remind myself of this. Having my youngest boy sitting here on my lap sleeping while I'm recording, I'm not going to have this forever. And I need to remember that. These constant reminders, I think, are extremely necessary. And that's one of the reasons I love GoBundance as well. We talk about all of those things. It's not just about business. How much money did you make last year? How much is your net worth increased? It's a lot about, hey, how's your health? How's your longevity for your family? How is your family actually doing? How's your marriage? And I think that having that constant reminder is phenomenal. So I'm hoping that conversations like this, when somebody's listening to it, and that, we remember that tomorrow, that we're living the good old days. So we remember that in 5 years, that we're living in the good old days. Because I want us to always look back with a delight that we've been doing the right things and enjoying that time with the kid, no matter where they were at, no matter what they were doing. Because when they're 20 years old and we're cross-country skiing with them or downhill skiing out in Tahoe or doing whatever, like those are now the new good old days, because we don't have to lose any of that. And we can always look back on these moments and enjoy the fact that they were there. I mean, the breakdowns, the meltdowns, but at the same point, man, now I get to enjoy him hanging out here on my lap, sweating his butt off and making my shirt all wet from all of his sweat. It's enjoyable nonetheless. I'm going to remember it, and it's going to be a good time. There's not much better in life to me than being a dad. I've said it on the podcast many times, and I'll continue to say it. I've got God number 1, my marriage number 2, and my kids number 3. Like putting them in that order, making sure that they know that they're very wanted, they're needed. I love them forever and ever and always will.